my gaming friends found out about the podcast. And so we were gaming.
After 10 years, they just now
I don't
are
talk about it. And so
Oh.
Daryl's like, I don't know why you don't tell people about it. I'm like,
I didn't either.
I don't know.
I never did.
It's because, you know why? Honestly, because we started this for ourselves. I never did it because I wanted everyone to know about it.
Yeah, same.
And so
some of my friends follow us on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why?
because it's funny and it is
But I wonder if they
interesting.
hate listen.
No.
You don't know that.
Well, that's
me,
true.
not you, me.
Maybe, but I don't know.
They're like, I hate this bitch. Let me listen to this podcast.
We have a very loyal following, and nothing. Well, your last time on our show was the highest rated show we've ever had.
The time I told everybody that my husband died.
Yeah, but you know what? It's because it's so relatable.
Is it because it's relatable, or is it because you're like, oh my God, spill the tea?
No.
What happened?
No, because you didn't really spill the tea. It was more like, I just think people really understand loss.
Yeah.
And although that is a wonderful road to go down on a podcast, it's not our show. But it is, I mean, it can be if you want it to be. I mean, we can always talk about it whenever you want.
Unfortunately, it is my life.
It is. But I mean, but we made an agreement only if you want to talk about your life.
Yeah.
You do not have to. This can be an escape, and we can just do what we do. Talk about
I mean,
celebs
we've
and
always sort of talked about our lives. And so my
Totally.
life is not the life I had for 27
know.
years. So it's
I
a totally
know.
different life.
It's so crazy. It's so
yeah,
crazy.
it's a very different life. And so, I mean, I think it's inevitable.
Unfortunately, it comes for all of us. It's not, and it's never planned.
What's crazy about the circumstances in my life right now are that I think first of all, no one in our immediate family, like the Uggs,
Yeah.
we don't really have a lot of people that are that close to us.
No.
We have very few people that are that close to us. So when people
correct.
we've known have died, it was never really like, I mean, not everybody. I mean, definitely we've experienced loss and pain, but not something super close.
This was different.
Because we don't know anyone. Like I don't have anyone in my life that I'm like so close. I mean, I do have a very small circle.
People know, but I mean, the thing is, like, the day it happened, and there were all those quote unquote support people that were sent to make sure everybody was okay after the
God,
event.
I hated that.
It was terrible. I wanted them to leave and they wouldn't. They're like, I asked them, I'm like, you guys don't have to be here. We're fine.
Do you think they had to be there?
She told me there were two, and she's like, unfortunately, we are not allowed to leave her.
Oh, okay.
And I went, well, I'm here. And they're like, we're not allowed to leave you either.
Was it because he was still there?
We were, and I can only remember parts of that evening. We were in shock.
But I mean, I think I could have demanded that they leave, and they would have, or I would have been like, I'm going in and shutting the door by. Like, if you want to sit out here in the cold, that's fine.
And they did.
Well, I was out there too.
Well, you left
Off
for a
and
minute.
on.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I stayed out there, but what I remember is I was standing out there with them, and I did tell them to leave. I said, you guys can go.
I thought it was
Everything's
because
fine.
until they came and picked him up, that's why they couldn't leave. Like, they weren't going to leave me with a body. But I don't think that's it, because my friend, I was talking
they were chaplains.
I know, but they work for the county.
The police left, but it was why would we know the protocol? In fact, that's what I was telling them. And I'm like, I don't know why you guys are here. And they're like, well, we really need to stay to make sure everything, is fine and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. I know, right? And they're like, well, where is she? I'm like, she's probably smoking and doesn't want to do it in front of me.
I thought that, you know what, at the time, first of all,
we're so mean. And I'm like, they're just trying to do, and I told them, I said, look, I know you're trying to do your job. I go, but I know what's going on here with her. We don't need you. But they're like, well, you're in shock. And I'm like, okay, anyway.
That's not going to change with you sitting here.
It does. And it was awkward, but you didn't want anyone in the house, and so we were outside.
No.
And it was totally appropriate.
It would have been different if my husband was sick and he was in his bed and he died, and then
it was a very traumatic.
But he was in my living room.
It was not.
What were we going to do? Sit on the couch and look at him?
Well, they were remember?
Absolutely not.
It was insane. And I'm like,
no one was that man,
no.
if nothing else, was going to have that last little bit of dignity.
Oh my God.
And not have a bunch of strangers staring at him or pretending he wasn't there.
It's so weird. And so we were standing, you were there. I don't remember, but I was standing out there and I looked at them and I said, we need like a premium adult here, because we don't know what's happening. We don't know what to do, because if I did,
you know what? I was actually fine.
I said, if I did, because I said, then I would know whether or not you were supposed to be here.
I I believed that they were there because they had to be. I did not believe they were there because they.
No, they didn't. They weren't there for support. I definitely think they were there.
I
don't
they were
know
if that's true.
County required.
Because now my friend, a really good friend of mine, her dad died at home. And
did they stay?
No.
Oh.
And her and I were like kind of talking about it and how it went for us and how it went for her and how it went for me. And she's like, well, how long was it from the time that he, like everybody left until they came? I'm like, it was a couple of hours. It was longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm like, I was told that was normal. She's like, for her, it was 10 hours. Her dad was in her house for 10 hours.
Why was it so long?
Because she had done her dad was sick, so she knew he was going to eventually pass. She had done her homework and had the county come and pick him up for free. And, for very little money.
Yes.
That's how long it took because they dispatch you and they come when they can.
Okay.
So for her, it was a lot longer and there was nobody there. The family, she's Hispanic, she's Latina. So it's kind of traditional to like look at the dead people and like be around them for a while and all that. So it wasn't really that weird for her. I would have died. I would have hated that.
I would have been.
Every moment that he was laying in my living room was like torture to me.
Yeah.
I hated it.
It was so crazy.
But yeah.
Well, with all that being said, I am glad that you are better than you were the last time we spoke about it. And I think, you're moving forward and doing what you need to do, loving on your son and working on.
I feel like Jewel, because like if you've ever watched Jewel with her son.
Yes.
And now that you told me that story, like I didn't know.
Yeah.
She worships that child.
Yeah. Because she had to do a lot to get him.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for her for that.
And that's how I feel about Jeff.
They're like a little duo like you guys.
I mean, and Jeff and I were always like that. I mean, even before his dad died, but since his dad has died, it's been even more. Yeah. We're like the only people that understand each other now, kind of.
You're a little pack.
Right. I mean, we were always like the three of us were a little pack.
Yes.
But the thing is like when you go through something like that's why when we were at your house we had a
family party
last weekend,
which we'll talk about next time.
My son overheard us talking about being single and he got really upset. Like not crying upset. He was just kind of pissed off.
I was devastated. And
I didn't think about it. Everybody was drinking and we were all relaxing. We were having a great time.
It was just like a funny.
It was a funny thing, but but I think I was being insensitive to that fact that I hadn't really talked like that around him.
Right.
I mean, I've talked with my friends like that. I've talked to people at work like that.
But it was in an environment,
but not with him there. Yeah, he was never present. So
he's like, what?
I don't think he ever thought about the fact that I'm technically single. You know? Like,
it's probably weird for him.
It is weird for him, and so he was like,
wait, you're just my mom.
Yeah, no. In his mind, he's like, you're not single. What are you talking about?
Mean?
Like, you are not single.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, well, anyway, you know what? It's. Time will change many things, and
for sure,
we'll see.
He's just a little boy,
of course.
Yeah,
he's so sweet. Oh my goodness, it was so nice to see him. I loved his little mustache.
I think it's gotten thicker in the last week.
Really? And you're letting him keep it, or did you?
I can't. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I mean, he can keep it.
I've told him I don't like it. He's like, I don't care.
You have?
My face, my body, Mom.
Okay,
my choice.
All right.
I'm like, yeah, okay, it is. You're right, 100%. And then Kenzie's over there like, stop giving him shit about his mustache. Leave him alone.
Let him have it.
Why are you giving? I'm like, fine. What he said that you said something about. I said he looks like a baby with a mustache. Because he has a baby face. He's only 14 and he's got a mustache. Face. So it looks like a baby with a mustache.
You know what's funny about when boys start growing facial hair is that their facial hair is very thin and wavy.
It's not soft. It's like baby hair.
It's not real, like the thick, coarse mustache hair.
It's
this thin wisp of hair, and
your father-in-law was like, "Man, I didn't even have that.
It like blows. It blows in the wind when they walk around. I'm like, doesn't it tickle your lip?
It's like a feather, but
it's so strange. It's just a little tiny feather. But yeah, it's like, what do you mean? This is mustache. Tyler had one too, but he loved shaving.
Well, I'm thinking for his birthday this year, I'm going to get him like a really fancy schmancy like shave kit.
You should.
Even if he doesn't use it, he'll eventually he will. He's not going to, if he starts growing a beard, that's where I'm putting my foot down.
He's 14. He better not.
I mean, he's getting older by the minute. So I don't know. Who knows when that's going to happen?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I really, truly, I wish his dad was here because he didn't have that mustache when he was 13. So I'm like, what would he say? Would he be like, son, you need to shave that? Or he would be like, son, I like it. You know,
he
like,
might just be like, hey, it's his face.
well,
you know?
no, I asked Jeff because I was like, you know what?
What do you think your dad would say?
That's what I said. I said, what would dad say? He goes, dad would like it. Dad would be like, it's cool. I'm
All
like,
right,
fine.
Just don't ask for a motorcycle and a leather vest.
He wouldn't.
No, anyway,
Never.
no more Dr. Robbie for him. No, I do have to catch up on the Pitt, though. Actually, I really need to watch
seriously,
it.
Jamie.
I know
It's
I know.
over now.
No, I wait because I binged the first season and I loved it, and then the second season was already going, so I started, and then I got caught up. I'm like, well, this sucks. Because it's like it's a whole shift.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to wait a week to watch the next hour.
I did that on season
shift.
1. I did, and
You watched
then
the whole season?
I did, and then because people were telling me to watch it, and I didn't know what it was, and I was like, I'm not
it's so
really
good.
into emergency room shows. I'm like, I've never been.
great.
And
It's so
I
good.
didn't watch every season of ER when it was on.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
watched
loved
the
it.
beginning, but
Yeah.
I didn't, and then. So finally, when I decided to watch it, I think it was already done. Like the season had played. And then I was like, oh God, I was so into it. So I couldn't wait for season 2 to come out.
I love how these characters, all of them, create an emotional response. Every single doctor or intern or resident, you have a feeling, you have an opinion on them.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Well, they still surprised me too. Like the doctor that came in to cover for Robbie while he's on his sabbatical.
Didn't love her at first, and then almost immediately went,
Jamie?
you know what? This woman
and when
has
you see
seen it.
I don't
and
know how
been
many episodes
through
do you
it.
have left.
I know what's wrong with her.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't talk about it because I'll tell you something you don't by accident.
No. But I do know it was very clear to me that she was either suffering from some kind of brain injury or PTSD when it came to women and children, which is very possible because of her experience in the Middle East. But I'm like, okay, she's not going to be taking over. It was very clear on the first visit that she was not capable. And so I'm like,
That's how I felt too.
right.
Yes.
And
I did not like her. And I was
didn't
like,
either.
ugh.
I didn't either. And then I went, wait a minute. She works 3 times as hard as any man doing that job, and she's brilliant.
She is.
The only thing that no one liked about her is that she kept trying to push the AI thing.
Yeah.
And that obviously falls apart. And so I'm like, okay. And so now I can't wait to watch it because I think she's really, and a lot of the women liked her.
Well, I mean, I'm
liked it.
pretty hard on women, generally speaking, anyway, on shows. And, they were trying to portray her in a certain type of way, which I don't like when they make women that they try to make them like hyper masculine or too aggressive.
Right.
And I'm like, that's not how people really behave, but okay, whatever, for the sake of the show. And now, so when the season finished, I was like, God, I love her.
Yeah. I do too.
And I don't know how you feel about her.
I kind of have to check myself with
too.
women characters because they get a lot of shit. They're like, God, she's so terrible.
She's a bitch.
Why is she like that? And I'm like, because women are put through hell in hospitals.
They are.
By the way, or any aggressive environment.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
And they create ways of functioning and getting through it.
The girl who plays Dr. Robbie's love interest, I don't like her for him. I mean, unless they're going to develop that character a little bit more to make me like her. So far, I'm like, she doesn't match his personality like at all.
I think it's just sex.
Maybe.
It just seems sexual. It doesn't seem like he likes her for more than
I don't know. Well, you haven't seen the last
You're right.
episode
You're
or two.
And you want the main charge nurse who I love more than anything in the world
God, I love
and
her.
Dr. Robbie to get together. But she's married.
Oh, I don't.
They're like best friends.
Yeah.
I just love it.
I do too.
They just work they're so cohesive.
Yeah, I
They
do.
just
God, I love her too.
Oh my
though.
God. She wins all the awards every year. She should.
Does she?
deserves- Oh yeah.
She's the best.
Do you know who she's married to?
Who?
He was in a soap opera. Oh my God, you're gonna know who he is.
Of
too.
course.
It's one of ours.
I'm trying to remember what she's been on before she came on that show. I mean, because I've seen her before. Obviously, she's an actress. She's been around. But,
Yes.
But her role is so great. And, Noah Wiley executive produces the show.
Of course.
Which makes perfect sense now that you're saying that his father came from, that he was that kind of guy.
Yes. Catherine Lanasa.
Yeah, I love
Hold
her.
on a second. Daryl
Oh,
will
and the
edit
one
this.
kid, the one guy, like, what's his name? The one that's dating the girl from the farm that used to be a patient.
Oh my God.
Did you know he's English?
No.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
saw him.
God.
I was on an interview the other day. He's fully English. I'm like, this guy.
She's married. She's married to Grant Show.
Shut up.
They've been married since 2012.
Oh, he is so cute. I know exactly who he is.
And he's still a handsome man.
Very.
And what's great about
because I
him-
hate men. They get cuter as they get older. It's so not fair.
Not all of them. but many do. Yes.
Most do.
Many do. So Mackenzie works in Napa at a bakery, right?
Yes.
She works with a lot of women who are Hispanic.
Right.
So Mackenzie has picked up Spanish quite well.
Wow.
She was showing them pictures of her nephews because they came to visit, which we didn't even talk about, which is
the
fine.
babies, yeah.
Yeah. So she's showing them pictures, and they flip through and they see a picture of Mr. Ugg.
Okay.
And they're like, "Who's that?" And there's like 4 of them, and they're like probably in their late 40s.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, well, that's mi padre." And they're like, "That's your padre?" And they go, "Yeah." They're like, "That is the most handsome white man we've ever seen."
Oh my God.
I'm like,
shut up.
I'm like, that is enough. That is enough. I
God.
go, really? That's the most handsome white man? And they specifically said it's the most handsome white man we've ever seen. And she's like, I know, right? I go, well, I mean, not to be a bitch, but what about me? And she's like, well, Hispanic women don't give a fuck about women.
No,
and so I'm like,
they don't.
I'm like, all right. I go, when your dad tries, he cleans up great. And so
Daryl's like a real live brother to me.
I know.
So that's kind of like,
it's weird, but he is handsome.
Yes!
And so
that's like saying your brother's handsome. You know what I mean, to me.
I have not let this go.
They're not
For
after
a
him,
week.
Jamie.
No. I told Darrow this, and I go, yeah. I go, so a bunch of these hot titas over in Napa think you're the most handsome white man they've ever seen. He's like, what? And I go, yeah, because Kenzie showed a picture probably from like the wedding or whatever. And so you were wearing a nice suit and everything like that. And he goes, oh, so now whenever I see him, I go, well, because you're the most handsome white man anyone's ever seen.
Oh, God.
And he's like, okay, I'm giving you till midnight.
It's
and
the
then
Dos Equis commercial.
he goes, you're going to stop talking about it. I'm like,
The most exciting man in the world.
You can try to make me stop talking, but it's not going to happen. For the rest of your life, you're the most handsome white man anyone's ever seen. And he's like, stop it, please. And I'm like, never.
He's so uncomfortable with compliments anyway.
Well, he's like, that's not true. I'm like, well, maybe for these women, you don't know. You don't know their lives.
Well, I mean, it is a compliment. You should be like, okay.
It's fine.
They could have said something else like, God, who is that little thing?
Who's that brick?
Right?
Yeah, I know.
They could have said something like that. And then she's like, oh, that's my dad.
He's like,
I'm sorry.
So he's like, honey, I married up. I'm like, well, not according to these women.
Oh, Jamie. I cannot.
I love it.
Yeah, thanks you. His father posted pictures on
Stephanie.
Jamie. I was like, damn it. Like, you should be able to self-delete pictures of yourself.
I innocently opened up Instagram just to
they're on Instagram too? Great.
Just to see what's going on.
I saw them on Facebook.
I was just to see what's going on.
No, it's a side view.
The very first photo is me. My stomach dropped and went, no.
I knew you were thinking that.
No.
I thought you looked fine.
Daryl goes, I think it's a cute photo. I'm like,
I know.
First of all, I look like I've been sleeping. I'm so pale and I have no makeup on. I'm like, what happened? I go, I hadn't even been drinking yet. Like,
it was probably like later. It had to have been later, like in the evening.
It was whatever. And I'm like, okay.
Men have absolutely zero.
Stephanie.
They just don't.
Here's when I dismissed.
And I know he was trying. The picture of that he got of me was not actually of me.
It was something else.
It was Daryl.
Oh,
but I am walking by, all 10 chins in myself. I'm like, this fucking guy.
So,
you know what edit is? You could have cropped me out so easily.
I saw that, and it was literally the first picture that popped up, and I said, okay, well, first of all, there's no one I know that knows him, so no one's going to see this.
I know.
And I've made it so that he is not allowed to tag me in anything on Facebook.
He doesn't even know how.
No,
and he wasn't trying to.
Well,
he was legitimately like, this was a great time. I had so much fun. Like, yeah. I know that
I get it.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh my God.
Well, Stephanie,
I wanted to die.
So I went, okay, enough of this. I'm not going to look at myself anymore. And then I opened it again and saw a picture of you standing in front of the corn salad. And you were like flipping your hair, like turning around to do something. And I'm like, she's going to hate this so much.
I cannot stop thinking about it. It's been haunting me. I can't.
And I'm like, what do I do?
Oh my God, what do I do? I'm like, but you know what? I'm glad you reminded me that he knows no one we know.
No one.
So it doesn't matter.
And no one at this point.
And I'm not tagged in anything either.
Nope,
so
nope. And I'm like, you know what? It's harmless in the sense that people that know me are never going to see this
ever.
And I'm like, I don't know what, I don't even know. Daryl and I we almost got divorced over this a long time ago. I said, you have to stop posting every fucking photo that you take of me.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, you can't do that. I go, I don't mind you taking pictures of me, but it doesn't give you the right to post them publicly. What the hell?
Yeah, no, I mean,
none of you people, like, there are people that I will go out and have a glass of wine with or whatever, and they post all these fucking pics, and I'm like, I gave them shit the last time I saw them. Like, do none of you understand editing? Do none of you understand lighting? Why are you posting these raw photos?
If it's a girl, I'm like, you're doing it on purpose.
I fully agree.
Because even the friends that I have that are, I mean, they photo and edit everything.
And you're not trying to look like a different person, but it's like, can you just adjust the lighting so we all don't look like ghosts?
Yes. My one friend and I, you know, like, she didn't post anything of me. She's like, can I please take a picture? It was my birthday. And I'm like, yes, totally. She's like, I won't post anything. She's like, it's just for me.
Did she do it?
And then we sat there in the parking lot of the restaurant we were at, and she edited them in front of me.
Thank God.
And then she's like, if you want to post them, you can. I won't. Nice. So I did. Because but when they were done,
it was cute.
They were cute. But they didn't look like that when we started.
Like, there was one photo that we took a month or so ago of
Was this when you guys went to the winery that you got kicked out of?
No. This was later. We went, there was 4 couples and we went, and I'm personally not a fan of documenting every event we do. I don't feel like we have to document every photo or everything with a photo.
Everything, yeah.
And I am private. I don't think it's everybody's business what I do every day. Yeah. I don't care that you don't know. I mean, of course.
I understand, but I totally know what you mean.
And I will share photos with you
because
personally.
Social media has gotten to the point to where we feel like we have to photograph everything we do all the time.
I totally get it.
Because you might want to post that later. Yeah.
Well,
but we didn't used to do that. We used to just go places.
Right. I post once a month. I post everything I did.
I love your month reel.
That's all I do. It's like, that's it. This is what I did in April, blah, blah, blah. And that's it.
It's cute.
And I'm not even in hardly any of them, you know? Maybe I should
I know.
Perhaps I should pull that lovely photo of myself and put it in.
No, but
anyway.
I love your pictures because they're so beautiful. But
I just wish that, and I understand that people don't care as much as we do probably, but I care. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I care, you know? Yeah. And like the photo that we took at this winery, I'm like, okay, I look fine. I look pale as hell because it's, February and I'm wearing shorts because it was 90 degrees unusually when we had that weird heat wave.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just like, and that's when I messaged you. I said, Stephanie, I have to get a spray tan. I look like a ghost.
I mean, we got to do it soon because it's coming. The weather's coming. But you know what I was going to tell you? There's this girl at my work.
Oh my God, that's what we have to talk about is the spray tan thing.
Oh shit, that's right. There's this girl at my work, and whenever we do events for the union, we have luncheons, we go to fundraisers, whatever. She always takes secret pictures that nobody's aware.
Okay.
And she fucking posts everything online.
Bitch.
And so it's like, thank God there was this one, they did lobby day where they went to the state capitol, the union did, and the board and all the people, and they went, what is it? Are they congressmen, I guess? I don't know. What they're in, they work at the Capitol. All
Leaders.
the people all the people who make the laws.
Okay.
Somebody on the other end is like, you idiots.
I don't care.
They're fucking congressmen.
Whatever.
Fools.
I don't know. You know who we're talking
yeah.
about.
So they basically lobby for laws or protections or we want this or we want that. She took pictures of everybody. I didn't go. I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not a salesman. I've never been a good pitcher.
Yeah.
I'm just not, that's not me. I feel like I'm begging and I don't do that. And so they did it and I didn't go. And that evening I'm looking at it and all of the backs of their heads, the sides of their faces, their throats. Just the most unflattering
I'd be like, oh, look at all the bullfrogs.
Yeah, and so the next day I was talking to somebody that I work with, and I'm like, looks like you guys had fun at lobby day. And he's like, how do you know? I'm like, well, your photo's all over Facebook and Instagram. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, like everybody's like worst side.
Everyone's
the top of your bald heads.
The shine
looking down,
the shine on your double chin was particularly
and they were like,
lovely.
he was like, you know what? That really fucking pisses me off.
Thank you.
And I'm like, we're not the only one. And I'm really glad I wasn't there because if I would have ended up because I've ended up on her Facebook before, like at the Christmas party.
Is she a vain woman?
Bitch, yes.
Oh.
I'm like, this bitch takes pictures of people in line getting food.
I hate that so much.
I mean, it makes you look like a cow. You know,
I
you're
would,
like,
honestly, I'll tell you what. If that happened to me, I'd walk up and say, take that fucking photo down.
yeah, you know what?
I
this
would.
close. Then if
I
she
would.
ever does it to me again, I'm doing it.
Just make sure she has to, she can't tag you.
She doesn't tag me.
Ugh.
But we work together.
It doesn't matter.
Because we work together, I think we have mutual friends.
I think people do that on purpose. And
I do
it's
too.
rude.
I
It's so damn
really do.
rude.
God, it pisses me the fuck off.
So speaking of tanning, I told you, like I said, I'm tired of being pale. I want to try a spray tan. I had one spray tan once. It was so incredibly good. It was when Paula got married.
And we all did.
And it was a great spray tan.
Mine was good too.
It was so good.
What
and
happened?
Then I went back to do another one and it was garbage.
Same.
And I don't know why. But I told you, I'm like, and you're like, well, we can go to the location, but I didn't have a great experience, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, I'm going to look around.
Because
okay.
I got the membership to where I could go as many times a week as I wanted to.
Yes.
And that, because I was like, well, that way I can keep it up. And,
Yeah,
you know,
because it does fade, obviously.
And, you know, like I thought, well, and then I'll perfect it. You know, I'll figure out how to, like,
yes.
I could never do it.
So the ones that you and I have done, at least I think, is where you stand in like a place and
it's like a shower stall
and it sprays you from all angles.
It feels like a sauna. Yeah. Like
it sprays you from all angles. Yes. And you know, if you're surprised that you might pee, which we didn't, but our sister did.
I did not. Did she?
She was so shocked by it because it was a little chilly. She peed.
Great. So she had like a streak down her leg.
She did.
Oh, yes. For God's sakes.
And I'm like, whatever. And so
that wouldn't happen to me.
Now, when I was doing research for you and I to go get spray tanned, you are correct.
I told you
that the best way to do it is to pay someone to come and spray you manually naked.
I just said that to you before we started the show. And you're like, I'm not doing it.
I'm not.
Is it expensive?
I don't care.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. You want someone to?
Well, I don't think I'd be nude.
I'm not. Would you do it topless though? I mean, I might do topless actually. I wouldn't mind that so much if it's a woman.
It would have to be a woman, and the way they do it, like when I've seen like the Kardashians do it, they usually do it out on their lawn. They hold a sheet up, or they have like a sheet, it's like almost looks like a makeshift shower.
It's a tent.
Yeah, like they have poles and stuff hanging, so you're not just exposed.
There's a very, very highly rated place in Carmichael. They do.
Is it a salon?
They do the spray tan that we had, where you stand and get sprayed by a machine. They do tanning beds. And they do the manual spray.
Oh.
They do it all. They have everything there. And I'm like, I mean, that might be the way to do it.
I wonder how much it is.
I don't know.
Because if it's just ridiculous, I'll be like, it's not going to be ridiculous. I'm not spending $500 to get a spray tan.
No. It's not going to be ridiculous. Because you're probably just paying for the labor, the time.
Well, yeah.
And so.
Well, and the product a little bit.
But I mean, mostly I think it's that. So I'm going to look into it. But if you want to do the manual spray, I will do it.
I will do it. Look, I want to do it. I believe in the idea of it.
The women who do that, they're like, we've seen everything. Are you kidding me?
You know what? I'm not worried about that. It's not a modesty issue for me.
I'm not going nude though.
I won't go nude.
I don't want chemicals in my snatch.
I'm not doing that.
No.
You know what, Jamie? I wouldn't even change in the locker room in PE when I was growing up. Ever.
I'm gonna wear underwear that I'm gonna wear a thong that I want to get rid of.
I will wear underwear that I don't give a shit about.
Yep.
Period underwear or whatever. I have a million pairs.
You know, I love you more than my life, but I don't want you watching.
I'm not going to watch.
Okay,
I wouldn't. And you're not watching me.
I know.
That would just be weird. I can't. No. But if we could do it to where we don't have to wear bronzer anymore.
I would love that.
I would love it too.
I have so much bronzer in my bathroom right now that I bought the mitt. I bought everything. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. I know it's going to turn out bad.
It's just too much. I have it too, as a matter of fact. I do.
No, it's not gonna
mine's
work.
probably expired now because it's been in my cabinet where with all
I've
my
had
extras.
it over a year.
Yeah.
I've had it over
like
a
I have my
year.
teeth whitener too, where I actually have I got it to where you actually have like the ultraviolet light that I stick the thing in. And then you're
Did you do it?
I haven't done it yet. It's
should do it.
probably old now.
Nah, you could do it.
I think that's probably still good.
I get mine from the dentist.
Huh?
I do mine from the dentist. I have.
I'm going to too, but this is supposedly
it's so much better.
Supposedly you can do it in between.
I know that over the counter has gotten way better.
Yeah,
like they're almost as good as going to the dentist. So. Yeah.
There's no reason to not do it at the dentist. I don't know.
Well, just because you're there, you're like, hey, while I'm here.
I was scrolling Amazon and I was going through, you know what I mean? Where I was like, what else can I buy to make myself look better? And I was just buying things and I bought that. It was like $30.
That's so funny.
So anyway,
all right. Well, I guess we did a double episode. So Daryl will, Mr. Ugg, producer Dub, whoever he is, the most attractive man in Yountville, will edit the show for us.